Welcome to another episode of
Damn, I'm tired, but sorry we're canceled. Because Dion's tired, but I'm not. Because I'm BT, and I got that liquid cocaine.
I'm drinking a nitro cold brew from Starbucks.
Ugh, that even sounds nasty.
It tastes mediocre.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, and I don't dislike it, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
It's not bad,
Yeah.
but it ain't good.
That's weird.
You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like getting head from a girl who can't give head, but hey, at least you put your mouth on your
pee-pee. Knobbing me, but it's not amazing.
At least you put your mouth on your pee-pee.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. If I was thirsty, I'd drink this. If I had other options, I would not.
Kind of like the big girl at the bar at fucking last call. You go, you know what? Fuck it. Hey, what do you like to do? Whatever you want to do. Well, shit then. You don't even say it. You go, hey, let's go.
Hey.
And she just gets in the truck, and then the truck kind of go, boom.
See, you can only make that decision before the lights come on.
No, I made a decision like this. I go,
You've chosen when the lights come on at last call?
Yeah,
I've seen guys go to the bar and be like, you know what, this is last call, get one for me and her, and then we gonna dip. But the second the lights are on, you're still in there scouting?
Dude, here's what I've done. This is the greatest. I mean, this is I'm like a creeper. Anyway, what you do is, after the show's over,
Say it like a creeper.
After it's all over, as you walk back to the car, you see a girl, hey, by herself, walk to her car, you go, hey, what you want to do, whatever. She goes, what you want? When she goes, then it's on. And it's great because if she's by herself,
I've never done that.
Listen,
Ever in my life.
Are you going to judge me or you going to listen?
I'm both.
Are you going to judge me or listen? Here's what you do, because if she with her friends, she goes, no, but she's by herself, she can be the horse she always wanted to be. Ain't anybody going to know. It's just you and her. I've done it before. The girl's going back to the car, you go, hey, and she goes, and she gets that, it's on, bro. Man, that's the greatest shit in the world. And you go up and you hit, and nobody knows. She could be like, and you be in church like this, like, I didn't do anything wrong.
How many times have you...
It's not the point. The point is, Dion, that's fucking work.
How many times have you last called bitches?
You mean like sniped them, like in the verbal snipe? Like, hey, so what you
this
want to do?
last call, you know.
Man, no offense, but, I'm older than you, so I can't recall how many times. Hey, but that part of me
How you
is...
gonna say no offense to me?
That part of me is gone. I've turned my life over to the Lord. Anyway, tell you something, man. Okay, go.
Before you tell me that,
Okay.
make sure you guys go to buymeacoffee.com/Sorry.
So he can buy one of them motherfuckers.
Buy us some coffee. You can donate, become a Cancel Crew member. For as little as $6, you get a bonus episode every month, which we're going to record.
Yes, we are. Because, hey, we apologize, but sometimes we travel a lot because we didn't both.
The schedule is rough.
The schedule is rough. But, honestly, we do it for you guys, and we appreciate it. But, man, sometimes we can't even do it because, we can't even Zoom. And we Zoom at the last resort, but we try to get them in. Yeah. But... So if we're late with them, trust me when I say
they're
this.
Coming.
The schedule, it just can't permit itself, and we do our fucking best. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because Malik is calling the shot, hey, we got to do this. I go, I know, Malik, but if I'm on a boat, the Wi-Fi is terrible, and it's like, so anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, trust me when I say we try to get it in for you guys, and we appreciate you, but if we can't, then trust me, the schedule is not permitting it. So, yeah, that being said, man, I work with the guy, what you see on stage with me, I work with this week. I work with the guy that made me who I am on stage. Because I remember before I was
Your
doing...
mentor. Your mentor? The guy who...
Okay, before I even started doing comedy, I saw on TV, I go, I want to be him. It was Steve White. And Steve White and Godfrey are two guys who... Sometimes, I go down that deep hole where, like, I let my feelings get into it over the funny, and I can't make it funny. Like when Trump was president for the first 2 years, man, I couldn't make it funny, and I was a shit comic because I hated performing for all white crowds. I figured they were Trumpers, and honestly, it was tough, man. I'm not gonna lie. So
that inbred Oklahoma racism.
Yeah, think about it. It was like that. No, because
I don't know you, but I know you.
Yeah, it was like once he became president, it was a weird because it was different than anything else. When Bush was president, you still make fun of Bush, and people didn't get all up in arms.
Yeah, they weren't on his team.
But man, when Trump came, it was a whole different ballgame. So I hated it, and like 2-3 years, man, I couldn't get over that, and I was having shit shows because all these fucking racists. I was thinking that, but Steve White and Godfrey were two of the guys who always found the funny in that. And I work with Steve White, and watching that motherfucker work, he's fucking brilliant. And I think those two guys, and I always want to know, I never had a chance to ask him. I had Steve White on the podcast. I never asked him, he should be bigger and a household name than what he is. He's done every Spike Lee movie. But he's never had that comedy special, that kick where he should have, where people should know him. But he's in every Spike Lee movie. He was a regular on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Remember when Magic Johnson had that talk show, and it was about to on the way out. You can always tell. Well, he was Magic's sidekick, and Howard Stern came out and just punked him because but there's a weirdness.
What do you mean he punked him? How did Howard?
Because whenever you're a black comic, and no offense to anybody else, but if you're not like kind of like I hate to say hood comic because I don't mean no disrespect to them, but they know who they are. Comics like, let's just say Mike Epps, who's very intelligent, by the way, but you know what I'm trying to say. A Mike Epps or Earthquake or Eddie Griffin, and they're very intelligent, but they come off in a hood way. Where Steve White will tell you, I'm very educated, blah, blah, and just Howard Stern was just like, you're not black, you're not blah, blah. And he had his people in there, so it made Steve look bad. And I remember that going, fuck. And Steve was funnier than that, but Howard got the best of him. And just watching him work, motherfucker, dude. And I mean, like I said, he's the reason that I evolved to how I did, because I want to be him. Because he was smart, intelligent, and he was goofy too. And made a little point, but he was blacker than that, because he really listened to hip hop. He was a hip hop dude.
Is he older than you?
Yeah.
Much older, or?
About, I guess, 4 or 5 years probably.
Okay.
Yeah. You never heard of Steve White, huh?
No, I have.
Steve White Steve White and Godfrey are kind of like the same comic in a way, because they have that same kind of, But fuck, man, watching him, I was like, oh my God.
Godfrey's got one of the best Trump impersonations I've ever seen.
You see the one I posted on my page?
Yeah.
Talking to Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad.
Yeah. If he actually wrote those out instead of just freestyling them, he would crush the algorithm.
But I'm saying, I don't know why
It's
Godfrey
freezing.
and Steve White aren't bigger comics, and those are my favorite comics. And and you never see them on like a black tour.
It's never been about talent though. It's marketability. I don't know how marketable Steve White is. If that makes any kind of sense.
It's great because he talked about, he goes, man, you know what? When I had him on the podcast, he goes, I got to start hitting social media harder, and he never really does. And he says he is, but I think he also he filmed a special in Florida, I think a couple months ago, and it's got all the shit I saw him do, and if it gets released, man, I will pub the fuck out of it, because that dude is sharp. He and Godfrey are the sharpest fucking, but you never see him on like a black tour, like, Mike Epps Presents or Cat Williams. And I really think he'd go over, but I don't know, it's like almost like Kevin Bozeman, almost like mainstream black comics who are funny, they do, but they don't. You know what I mean? Like, I think urban black artists. I mean, it's weird.
Hood shows.
Yeah, hood shows. I hate saying hood shows because
that's what they are.
But I feel like I disrespect black people in that way, and I don't mean to.
No. You're talking about a specific type of show. There are black shows, and then there are hood shows, right? Black shows got regular black comics on there. Hood shows got nigga comics on there. And
But what's a nigga comic, though?
A nigga comic is walking into the barbershop and hearing those same jokes.
Okay.
Those niggas are using them as their jokes.
Yeah, okay.
That's hood comedy. It's just, I'm going to get up there, I'm going to talk shit, I don't have a plan, and whatever happens, happens.
I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it looks like Mike Epps is doing that, but it worked for him. I mean, did you see his last special on Netflix that just came out?
I watched it.
You didn't like it?
I was not impressed.
I swear to God, I could watch
He's
Mike Epps
way
all
better than
fucking day. How about you? You ever seen Mike Epps, Malik? I could watch him all day, but then
He's better than that special.
But I can also see, but also like who Malik like. That's his. What's his name?
George Carlin.
No, the black comic that sits down and tells the stories.
Bill Cosby?
No, from Houston, Ali Sadiq. Ali Sadiq should have won a Grammy for his comedy album. He should have won a Grammy. There's no better special. It was Domino Part 2. We saw it together, remember? When he was here, Ali Sadiq.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, god damn. So that's why I love the game watching. But, I mean, people like I said, Bozeman.
I worked with a collection of comics this weekend that can only be described as...
Be nice.
different.
Okay.
It was one of those shows where you're like, man, it don't matter who's in this motherfucker. These people in this crowd ain't giving them shit, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was bombing. I mean, it was...
How'd you do?
I did what I did. I addressed the elephant in the room. I'm like, clearly, you guys were not impressed with... I was like, I watched the same show y'all watched. The only difference between you and I is I have to stay. I wish you all would have left.
You said that?
I said that was the first.
God damn,
I wish you all would have went home, because why the fuck did y'all just tolerate? Y'all gonna make them want to keep doing this? I'm like, no, they shouldn't want to keep doing this.
You pulled a TO? You like
Hey,
fucking
man.
you dive bombed the team?
It was so bad, bro. It was one of those things where, like, after they came off stage, they would look and be like, hey, I'm sorry.
And you go.
I'm like, you don't want to hear that.
You need to get the fuck out of my
One
face.
guy, he did 10 minutes, and when I tell you he got exactly 0 laughs and an entire. You know how you look at your watch, you be like, oh, it's 10:27. All right.
No, it's 10 past when he should have got off.
It's like I want to look at my watch again for another 10 minutes, right? Bro, I was sitting there with I was literally sitting there like this, bro. I'm like, I cannot believe he's doing this poorly. Oh, let me look at my watch again. 10:31, Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, it's only been 5 minutes, bro. It was so bad.
Tell me they weren't getting paid.
They got paid.
Well,
And it was one of those things where it's like, yo, stop giving. We don't need to split all this time between different comics.
And now that you told me that, the deal and how much you got paid, now I'm glad she didn't book me.
It's like
she didn't even hear me.
I had fun doing the weekend. Don't get me wrong, but
it's our job.
When you watch motherfuckers bomb, just joke after, and they don't address it, they don't switch anything up, they just plow through, like a fucking mass shooter at a Macy's parade or something.
It's like a baby through a wall.
He was just boom, 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 boom. And he wasn't slowing down. He wasn't like, oh shit, I'm running people over. It was just like, I'm getting to where I gotta go. Fuck these people in the streets. You know what I mean?
Trust me.
And so when he got off and he was like, I was like, you should quit.
You said that? You should
You should quit. You should not keep doing this. You really
said
should.
that?
Yeah.
Dion.
I'm just saying,
Dion's
it's
that
like
dude.
one
He
of them
should quit.
things, man, where like,
Damn.
How old were they?
this guy was older. He was older.
Like me?
He was a little bit younger than you.
Okay.
But he was nowhere near experienced it. Like he
Thank
started
you.
late.
Thank you. Oh, like
And-
now?
It's like, man, sometimes you got to know when you don't have it,
Maybe it was just at night.
No, he was like, this is year number 3 for me. I feel like I'm starting to figure it out. And I was
Year
like,
number 3?
Yeah, and I was like, this is where you're at in 3 years. I hate to bash comedians. I really do. I want everybody on my show to be
eat.
funny.
I want them to eat.
I want them to be really good. I want them to get laughs because it don't hurt me none.
Don't hurt Dion none.
Like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
He gonna do what Dion do.
But man, when you're sitting there and how do you feel about waiting for your turn to go?
You're anxious.
I cannot stand sitting in the room.
You're already anxious. But you're already anxious.
Yeah,
anyway.
and it's like, oh my God, please do well. And then he does the first joke, and I'm like, this motherfucker. You ever talk to somebody and know they're not gonna be funny before you ever hear their jokes? He gave me the vibe. I was like, this guy's not gonna be funny worth shit. Because he was just way too happy and excited to be there. I'm like, this is not an A club, bro. You need to chill out.
I love this club. This club was an office building about 2 minutes before you came in here.
So the way
desk.
this club is set up is you can't get liquor in the room. You have to go upstairs to the hotel bar. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's terrible. Right down the street though, Niles, Michigan, they got a club. That's the one I work. If you get a chance, work that one. Right down the street, Niles, Michigan.
I would work that club again. I had a lot of fun.
You have a better time at that club.
I
than Niles,
created
Michigan.
some new jokes while I was down there.
Of course you did, because you're a motherfucking pro,
And
dude.
I tell you what,
'Cause he's a
I have
motherfucking
this
pro.
killer Trump bit, bro. That's
Let's only talk about it
it
on
is
here.
motherfucking
Let's only
annihilating.
Let's only
bro.
talk about it on here, though. Come see Dion
I'm not gonna
live.
say it,
Come
but-
see Dion live. You get to see
Come
that
check-
motherfucking joke. Speaking of him, honestly, and I'm not gonna get into politics, but I just want to say, I was thinking if he would be the number one in these top 5 terrorists on the terrorist watch list. Everything he says, when he goes, basically what he says, November 5th, that's gonna be their day of that's gonna be their judgment day. And I was like, man,
That's the judgment day.
they're gonna get it. They're Democrats. They're gonna get it. I can't do it. I don't even want to do a Trump impersonation. But I'm saying, if he wasn't who he was, he'd be on a terrorist watch list. All the shit he says, and you see what he did on January 6th, he'd be on a terrorist watch list.
I mean, he did incite an insurrection. He should not be allowed to run again. But
It's America. It's America.
He hit what's her face, Nikki Haley. He bent her over in her own state. She lost about 20 percentage points
In her own fucking state.
And she
Hey.
said, "I ain't dropping out."
She got beat by nobody else in fucking Nevada. What did you think? I mean, she's, just to be so disillusioned.
Who's giving her money, bro? Like, why are you still funding her?
No, why didn't even Tim Scott even run? I mean, God, honestly, Tim Scott should have that fucking.
Tim Scott's
one
my
of them-
favorite because he showed his white girlfriend and that's when he quit. It's like because everybody thought he was gay. You're gay, Tim. No, I got a white bitch. Oh hell no, you definitely ain't gonna be president.
Man, no, the way she came out, yeah, this is my boyfriend. Don't touch me. You know,
She
they're like
petted
this.
him.
They're like this.
She petted him like, yo, you didn't pay me enough for this.
How much money do you think she paid her to come out and do that?
Probably 80, 90,000.
I can't see Tim Scott getting in some ass. I mean, I can't see Tim Scott like the black in him comes out like, yeah, you like that black dick? Like what? Tim? Yeah, you like that? And he get that hyper man, but look, cause he does look like dude from Fat Albert.
I would not be surprised if he was bisexual.
No, he's gay. Once you have that dick in your mouth, you're gay, bro. And I think Tim Scott, and I don't care if he's gay. If that's who you are, it's who you are. But
I said, ain't no coming back once you cross that line.
Once you cross that line, hey, women can experiment, but men, come
my
on.
buddy
man.
Dwayne Perkins has got it. Do you know Dwayne Perkins?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's my dude.
DP's got this joke about, he goes, there's a moment in time where you're either one of these people or you never go back. Like he tells a joke about shit in his pants. He goes, for like, I think it was like 38 years, I was one of those people who had never shit his pants. And then he goes, and then it happened. And he tells this funny story about it. He goes, now I'm one of those people. And I've been thinking about that. I was like, I have never done that, but I have came close.
You don't want to do it, bro.
Have you ever shit your pants?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
You have shit your pants.
Dude, hey, okay, one time I was at a Super Bowl party, right? And it was,
Touchdown, Jesus.
and so I was gonna leave. I forget which one it was, but I was in LA. And so I think the party was actually in El Segundo, I think. For some reasons, I was like, my stomach was bubbling and shit from chips and sauce. That's before I was eating right. And so I went to the bathroom to blow it up. No toilet paper in the roll, and go, fuck! And I looked around the fucking toilet and go, ah. So, hey guys, I gotta go. So I left. So there's this hotel, and I always go to hotels. Hotels are great to blow it up. And I went there. I think they had no toilet paper. I go, no! I go, no. And by then, man, I had to walk it. The old guy walking. I mean, it was bubbling. I was bent
Bro,
over.
why would you not just use paper towel?
Dude, first of all, I was in somebody's apartment the first time. And I couldn't go, hey, could y'all bring me a roll of paper towels? I couldn't do that. So,
Bro, go to the kitchen.
go to the kitchen with the shit walk. I get some bounty because this is gonna be a quicker picker up.
This is what you do. You drop the deuce.
No.
You pull your pants up. You go to the kitchen.
gonna be
You get the paper towel. Then you go back to the
No.
bathroom. You wet the paper towel, wipe your ass, and then you ball it up, throw it at the bottom of the trash.
You don't ball up.
You can't flush fucking Downy paper towel.
But you don't put it in the fucking. They go.
You gonna take it with you all party?
No.
What are you gonna do?
No, listen. It'd be the one time somebody like I don't know drops a watch or some shit. in a
wedding ring.
In a wedding. And they go, oh my god.
What a shitty marriage I'm in.
This ain't chili. Man, ain't no goddamn way. Plus, it was gonna be a splatter. I could tell it was gonna be a splatter. You just know what it's gonna be. You go, uh-oh. So I had to leave. I had to vacate the premises. And I went to that Marriott, and I go, no! Because that was my go-to.
Okay, but if you go to the Marriott, you can pull the little fucking paper towel.
Dude, what I'm saying is, I think they were out of everything. Trust me, I was like toilet hopping, like, and they had none.
They didn't have the seat covers either?
Dude, they had nothing.
You ever wipe your ass with a seat cover?
No, because I respect my asshole. I mean, it was like, that's going to be a laceration.
Did you consider using your drawers?
No, but those, they were ruined because I went home and I was like, I couldn't hold it any longer. I go, no.
Have you ever shit your pants? Yeah, you have.
I don't think
Whenever you go, you're thinking, should I tell a story? Whenever you go,
He's like,
whenever you're thinking, that's when you're thinking about, should I tell them this story?
I have come.
No, I don't think I have.
I have come close.
Dude, let me tell you something.
I wiped my ass with my drawers.
I've sharted.
Yeah, shorting don't count though. Mike.
No, I've never actually shit my pants. I have sharted.
We've all had our.
I remember I sharted right before I was about to go on stage.
Okay, that's
and
enough.
I had to perform with the shart.
That is the worst.
It was awful.
And that's when you meet like the.
Luckily, it was an open mic and I was only doing 3 minutes. But man, when I got off stage, bro, I ran into the bathroom. I looked down and I was like, yeah, I'm going home.
That's when you meet the freak of the week. Oh my God, you were so funny.
No.
Do you like? No, I don't. No, I don't.
Trust me. Tonight's not the night you're gonna be eating my ass.
Yeah, but trust me. That's when, like, if you say no, when women are, well, I guess you don't like that, and they'll never even ask for it again. You go, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, basically yeah, and that's horrible. But it happens, man. I mean, like when you got that one where you just can't.
there's an anxious energy when you're about to perform in front of people that gives you this bubbling feeling. Like sometimes I feel like I have to go right before I'm about to go, and then I try to go, and it's just like there's nothing there. And then when I get out on stage and I'm fine.
Yeah, you don't even think about it. How many times we've been sick to your just sick, and you get on stage and everything's like, hey guys, how's it going?
You literally feel amazing, and then you stop doing it, and it's just the feeling comes right back.
I wonder if anybody has the guts to ask a president. Have you ever felt like you wanted to shit right before you gave like a
State of the Union?
Yeah, State of the Union address. Like Obama, come on, man.
pretty sure
hey,
didn't-
Obama, half of you is black, I'm black. Hey, man, just between us.
They
right?
say Trump wears a diaper, so I'm sure he shit his
Hey, man,
pants.
I don't
one
want to
of
talk about
those.
him, but I'm talking about Obama. Like, hey, OB, hey, man, just between me and you and the rest of the world.
We gotta know.
Yeah, but you know, man. Let me tell you something.
The reason
Healthcare.
that I speak like this is because I'm holding it.
I'm doing my Kegels right now. My butt cheeks are strong.
Clinch and release.
Clinch and release.
Clinch.
Is that a new police program?
And release.
That a new police program for where they stop black people on the clinch and release?
We need it. Speaking of new programs, have you heard about these apartments in Chicago where they are evicting all these black people and moving in the migrants that have been flown in from the city? Have you heard about this?
No.
So allegedly, and this is just according to some of the tweets that I've seen, where people who live in Chicago and they's the black people, they're like, look at it. All these people got like $1,500. They evicted them. They gave them $1,500 vouchers. It was like, go find a new place to live. They kicked all these people out, and that's where they're putting the migrants that have been flown in from Texas and, you know.
But are they having to where the migrants can vote? Is that I heard that's the thing. If the migrants can vote, I mean, seriously, my thing, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I've heard that they have.
Let me ask you this. If you're an illegal coming to this country, do you want to vote? Is that something that you're looking forward to? Are you really coming up from Colombia and be like, ooh, I can't wait to place my vote for Joe Biden to fuck the Republicans?
No, hey,
No.
But they got to be offering something. Not just, hey, you get to come to the United States. Are they offering, hey, listen.
Bro,
here's what
if
you
you're trying to come here from a different country and you're willing to walk across several other countries, the last thing you're trying to do is get in line to vote.
Listen, we don't know what, I mean, there's only so much
I
we
know for a fact. I have never seen an illegal person ever at my polling place. I've never seen them niggas walking up and down the parking lot, checking over the shoulder like, can I go in here? Well, none of that shit happens.
Yeah, but you don't see people.
The idea that millions of illegal immigrants are coming up from the southern border to go vote in our elections is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I mean, I don't know. I just asked the question.
You don't get off the boat and then go to the polls.
We're here. Hey, guys. What can I
Sorry, before I report to slavery, can I go cast my vote? No.
And what's his name again? The other one. Okay, and...
It's the dumbest, like, really?
I don't know, man. I just heard that. I mean, seriously.
Okay, and let's talk about why people come up here, right? What do they get when they get here? Who's hiring who? Who's in charge of what?
Apparently,
Where are all these illegals getting work from?
apparently they're getting nice apartments.
They evicting the niggas from Chicago. Who's doing that?
And where they?
No. Answer the question. Who's in charge of saying, hey, all y'all got to get up and get out of here because we moving these people in? The guy, what's the governor's name from Texas?
Oh, in the wheelchair.
Rick Perry, right?
No, it's not Rick Perry. It's
What's his fucking name?
Hot Wheels, Governor Hot Wheels. What's his name?
Whatever his fucking name is. Malik,
Greg Abbott?
Greg
Yeah,
Abbott.
Greg Abbott.
Okay, so
Piece of
Greg
shit.
Abbott is in charge of scheduling, making sure those flights get scheduled, rounding up all those illegals and sending them off,
On Southwest
right? So
or Spirit. They ain't got shit, so there's got to be a $30 plane ticket, right? It's not like they're carrying something on board, right? They don't give a shit they got the middle seat. They ain't got shit anyway. They're just bringing themselves on there. Am I not right?
So they put them on a plane, they drop them off, and they say, here.
I mean, that's
How is that not trafficking?
dude. Yeah, but it is all that shit. Is all them people who are in Senate, they should be in jail. But you know why they're not? Because the job
And that's
they do.
what I'm saying. So if you go to a restaurant and you got a bunch of illegals back there working in the kitchen, whose fault is that?
That's everybody's fault. That's everybody's fault.
How is it everybody's fault?
Because everybody can pass the buck down. Oh, this person fault.
No. I'm saying the business hired them. They
So
know.
you're gonna blame the business, and then the business gonna say, "Hey, listen, you know what? Other
Nobody
people-
wants to work.
Nobody wants
you
to
know
work.
why nobody wants to work? Because you don't get paid a fair wage when you do that job. So what do
So
you do? You
everybody's to
hire
blame.
the illegal person
Yeah.
who has no ability to complain about the fucking treatment, and then the cycle perpetuates itself. It's like there's a reason why this shit is happening in this country, and the narrative that it's some type of like they're not coming up here to vote.
I mean, look what happened in Alabama in their Proposition 8, I think it was. Remember, they were going to get all the illegals out, and they didn't realize they were working the farm. So when I guess they got word they were going to come in and bust everybody, and all of them left like overnight, and nobody was there to harvest the crops. And they were like,
Yeah.
We got to do this again. We're sorry. And then, I don't know if they were Mississippi hiding or whatever, but they had to
white people they're not going to make $3 an hour to pick tomatoes.
Black people ain't either, really, not anymore.
Nobody's doing that shit.
No, I mean, they might, they'll be like, hey, listen, I'd rather sell drugs, take my chance going to jail, and which is weird because you know what? If they do go to jail, then they'll be doing slave labor anyway.
It's private prison. They make money out people going to jail.
That's how they that's how they did slavery again.
It's a money racket, man. You look at it. They make up crime so that they can fill the prisons. So they can get paid off of it. And then they have excuse me.
You okay? Oh my God, stop the recording.
They have lobbyists come and lobby these politicians.
I know.
And so the money train just keeps on rolling. I just watched the clip. This was back when Marco Rubio's stupid ass was trying to run for president.
Is he still in
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I think he's still a congressman.
I haven't even heard
He wasn't a senator.
I heard his name a long. You know why? Because Ted Cruz took his thunder away. He was like the biggest cuck, and then Ted Cruz came in. Okay.
Yeah. And so it's just, I get frustrated when I hear people talk about, how they talk about, illegals or da-da-da-da. And then you get the people who are in the cult. There's a clip where a girl was doing interviews with Trump supporters, and she goes, how do you feel about Joe Biden deflecting to go to Vietnam because of bone spurs? No, he's not a patriot, he's a coward. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry. That was actually Trump. And she goes, well, my brother-in-law's got flat feet, and you don't want them in the middle. And it's just like, you were just saying how shitty of a person, and then you change the name, and all of a sudden, it's washed away.
No, the best was, so what do you think about Obama and 9/11? You know what? I want to get to the bottom of that. And they go, he wasn't even president then. They go,
it's not his fault. Well, he sure has something to do. It's just so fucking stupid. It's frustrating.
That's why we're going to start selling marijuana. We're sorry we're canceled. It's going to get you through the bad time.
What?
Fuck buy a coffee. Buy a bag.
Buy a bag?
Buy a bag for sorry we're canceled. For the next 4 years, you can just blow that shit out the fucking window.
I can see Keith putting in the order now. Shout out to Keith. Shout out to Christine. Shout out to Natalie.
Nat.
Shout out to
Nat listens to Tales from Gemini too, man. She's fucking great like that, man. I mean that, man. You have no idea how happy I am when she listens to Tales from a Gemini also. She goes, you are one MotoGP fucking like addict, basically. Yeah, it's true. Man, that's my life. What's sad, man?
Sad.
What's even sadder is that, like, I got off the boat like Friday. That sounds like I got immigrant. I got off the boat Friday and I got a job. No.
I need my papers.
Yeah, so I got off the boat Friday. So then I go see, my roommate's son play soccer Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, man, and then I didn't get a chance to talk to him because, like, he had custody with the other mom. So as soon as I get there to go watch him play, he's getting out of the car at the other mom. I go, buddy. And he was running late. They always run late because they live way on the other side of town. So he gets there late. He runs inside. I go, buddy. And he didn't get a chance to talk to me. Gets in, he starts warming up. Then he plays, but then he's over. Sees my roommate. He gets to talk to her, but the other mom comes over. It's time to go. I didn't get a chance to somebody can say hi to him at all.
You didn't get to say hi to him?
I mean, I said hi to him, and I gave him.
He knew you were there.
Yeah, I gave him like a hoodie. Like his favorite player is Ronaldo, so I got him a Ronaldo hoodie. And he goes, thanks. But he had to go, and I was like, and I was thinking, man, you know what? If it wasn't for him and these podcasts I do, I'm like, what the fuck am I even here for? In the episode. I mean, honestly, like, what the fuck am I mean, you know what I mean? Honestly.
I thought you meant on planet Earth.
But that too. No, but that too, because I was thinking.
That got dark as fuck.
Listen, I can get dark.
Why am I here?
No, I can get dark.
With no family and no podcast.
But that's what it is, though.
What's the point of following the drinking gourd?
But that's what it is, though. No, honestly, it's like, listen, if I didn't have those two things, it's like.
What are you living for?
I don't know, because
how do you get this old and not know what you're living for?
Listen to me. Okay, listen. If I landed, say the plane landed on Tuesday at 12 and we had a podcast at 2, then I gotta do this now, right? And then say I had to get out of here on Wednesday, boom, I'm good. But if I got a chance to sit in that fucking apartment, and that fucking loneliness, like it's always like a cloud I'm dodging. Like you ever go like in a cab and the cab driver got
So
too
you
much.
have more than 25% of loneliness, is what you're saying.
I got like 89% loneliness.
that's
and
a lot of loneliness.
And that clouds here, like you're trying to, like a cab driver has like too much cologne on, you're like, God damn, and you're trying to get away from it. It's like a Chernobyl cloud.
You should get a dog or something.
My dog will go fucking starve to death. He be on a Sally
never
Struthers
home.
commercial.
Oh,
Yeah, he be all like, I hate my master. That's all I would hear.
He would come home to shit. He'd be furnished with shit in his apartment.
And my dog would shoot me. He would get a gun off the street and go, there he is, pop, pop.
Like sitting in BT's only chair smoking a cigarette in the dark. BT come clip the light on and don't work. And the dog be like, sit down.
I got a German Shepherd. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
We need to talk.
Yeah, there he is. He gets the gun off the street.
Hey, Bruno, why you sitting in the dark? Exactly, motherfucker. Pay your bills.
I'm gonna talk to you for a second. I'm sick of this shit. And he's like,
I had the lights cut off because I wasn't going to be here.
When you get
Yeah.
a cat, they can go a while without seeing
a while? Yeah, that's always
They
good.
really
A
can.
while.
As long as they have water.
I come home and the cat's watching cable. You ordered HBO? Yeah, you wasn't gonna be here. he's
You have the
watching,
cat party.
he's watching UFC fight on pay-per-view.
There's 5 cats in your bed with catnip on the dresser.
They got a cat orgy. What's all this pussy doing on the bed?
Don't go in there.
Some cats in my shower. Leave! she does that thing where they.
The cats that just finished walk by you like this ain't your house.
Motherfucker, I pay the bills here.
Who is he? You ever gone to a party and there been girls there and they look at you like you ain't supposed to be at that party?
That's why I don't go to parties anymore.
like,
honestly, because I can't stand attitudes.
I hate that look.
I hate attitude. And the one thing about parties is you're gonna know probably at least 3 people. But if you ain't talking to those 3 people and you're just sitting there like,
Yeah, I'm not a mingler. I'm not a
I don't
go
party anymore.
introduce myself
No.
to strangers. I really don't.
When you're younger, I get it now, man. I mean, by the grace of whatever's out there, man, knock on wood, is that I've been to house parties on the road, which I don't know why I did that when I was
That's
younger.
dangerous.
That's very dangerous. Because first of all, if you're on the road, you know you stick out. I mean, you're not like the regular townsfolk, and they know too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at a party, this dude's just jealous because you went there probably to get some ass from a chick. You know how chicks try to play you off. They know the guy that they like, or who they might be dating is gonna be at the party, and they invite you so they can get some jealousy going on, and you don't know that. You just think you're gonna get some ass. You go to the party, and they're playing you off, and you go, oh, I know what this bitch is doing. And the dude, he ain't smart to go, hey, she's playing us both. He's just thinking, I'm gonna whoop this dude's ass. And she's like, yeah, they're gonna fight over me. And I know that now, back in the day.
That's never happened to me.
I have. Because think about it. Trust me, my days of this is gone, but I'm still, I got just enough presence to have a dude go,
What is this? What do you mean?
you know what I mean?
My days of this.
When I was younger, man, I was like, oh, shoot, who's this woman? Now it's like,
What do you
excuse
mean?
me.
Your younger days when you were attractive?
Yeah, when I was attractive, yeah.
So
Now,
you don't think you're attractive now?
man, women pass me like, they give me a little stiff arm, the Heisman. Excuse me. But back in the day,
You know why they do that, right?
I'm a creeper.
Well, that too. That wasn't what I was gonna say.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Those girls are too young for you. That's why you're getting
No
stiff
one's
on.
too young for BT.
Hey, don't ever say that, Malik. That's bad. No, listen.
You gotta get you a 40-year-old woman.
No, you're perfect. Listen.
telling
No. Listen. A 38 and 40, between 30 and 42, who's got kids, but who's busy. And she doesn't really need a boyfriend because she knows how men are. She needs a dude who sees her every now and then, but he gives her just enough time to go, okay, I'll have him go stay with their dad that night or whatever, so I can get some dick from you and we can hang out. But the next day I got to be up working. Bam, that's what I need. I need a woman who's got her own shit going. And so, hey, are we gonna go out next Friday?
I need a woman who's tired of vibrators, is what this nigga just said.
Yeah, basically. Listen.
You need a MILF who's tired of a vibrator.
I need a woman for one night a week. We can go out, have a good time, and she knows it. I want my kids to go stay with their dad that weekend.
So you need a prostitute.
Actually, I kind of do.
No.
Here's what I need. Here's what I need to do. Listen, go to the strip club and meet a nice, about 19, 20-year-old girl who ain't on drugs.
God.
Listen to me. who ain't on drugs, who ain't dating some dope deal. You know, they drug dealer, they get jealous too, and they'll kill you.
This scenario already has 0% chance of success rate because you're in it. And you're talking about a 19, 20-year-old who's, 1, not on drugs, 2, is a stripper, 3, doesn't have a boyfriend. The chances of you getting that person is so small, especially in this city.
No, Dancers is on my way to my apartment,
Yeah.
right? Stop in Dancers and go, hey, ask the dude, hey, listen, which one of these girls working here is, blah, blah, blah. He said, talk to that one. Yeah, and I'll talk to her and go, listen, I'm only in town for a couple of days. Look, I even pay her. I'll pay you like $200, maybe, no, about 100, 150.
This nigga's just, you're a sugar daddy, bro. What are you talking about?
Ain't no sugar daddy.
That's definitely a sugar
Well,
daddy.
just come over.
I'm gonna pay you $200 to spend time with me, and if we fuck,
Spend
great.
time with me. No, $200 to fuck me,
Okay.
and then I don't want you to hang out with me. Hey, let's watch movies together. No, I want.
You have $200.
I'm watching
disposable
MotoGP.
income.
I'm watching MotoGP or motorcycle race. I don't need you talking like ruining shit.
Man.
So like, how do they do a wheelie? Shut the fuck. Hold on. Okay, commercial. Dance. You know. I'm gonna pour some sugar. Okay, they're back. I stop it. She watches motorcycle racing. This is boring. Look, bitch. If this dude gets hurt, then they're gonna go to commercial. And when commercial comes, you know what to do. Pour some sugar on me. Okay, here's $200. Bye. Bye. You know, just come. I mean, I think $200.
Is that really what you want out of a woman? Is just.
I mean, because I can't have a relationship. I'm going too much to have a relationship. To have a relationship, I mean, a woman's gonna want you around at least for 2 days in a row. I'm not home for 2 days in a row.
I don't know how a girl could be around you for 2 days in a row.
Exactly. I'm good. Hey, if I'm like a designated hitter. If you want me to come in, smash, and leave, I am your dude.
I only play in the American League.
Yeah. You want me? Yeah. Exactly.
I don't
If
play
you
in
want
the
me,
national.
honestly, if you want me like to be like, okay, look. Even be a side dude, listen. And I'll play my role. If you go listen.
You need a married woman who loves her husband, but he can't.
I didn't say
fuck.
married, but I just said, listen, I'll be
just
your
saying,
side dude.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what you need. A married woman, she's busy.
Or a woman with a boyfriend.
Hold on. The husband knows about it. That's what.
That's
you need.
even better if he knows.
So you don't
that
have
she's
to worry
getting
about.
rocked by somebody.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about him being.
She lives-
Bitch, I'll kill you. You don't have to worry
She
about
lives in
none of that.
Carmel or Fishers in a nice.
Matter of fact, he texts you, "Hey BT, we need you this weekend. Can you come?"
I'd rather she did it, but yeah, okay. but honestly, but here's the thing that's scary. Now in this world, I don't trust. Like if I go over there, are they filming me secretly, or are they
cares?
Are they planning to kill me? Honestly, I don't know. That's why, like, no, you come over to my crib.
There's a real cut community out there.
Trust me, I know. But no, trust me. But here's what I need. Because you guys are butting in too much. What I need is, you get it right. Okay, be the side dude. If he knows, it's even better. But let's say she's comfortable. You know those women, like, no offense, ladies. You know those women who they've done their dirt, and now they go, you know what? I want to settle down, and these motherfuckers I'm fucking with, although the sex is good, he's a fuck up. So they're comfortable. They got a great situation. They got a nice house, kid. They got a nice car and everything. But sexually, he's one of those. Oh, boy, that was great, huh? And she's like,
It's one of those. Oh.
and they're like, are you serious? And yeah, that was great, honey. Good night. And she's like, wah, wah, so she's sick of that. So she goes, I want somebody who's just gonna rock my fucking cavities. And then like, bam, here I am. So I come in, right? She goes, honey, I'm going out with the girls. Wink, wink. And he kind of knows, well, have a good time. And she comes over to, you see my apartment. She comes over and she's like, this motherfucker, right? And then she leaves, and maybe she leaves me a little something like on the table, like, here's $200, get yourself something nice. I got some motorcycle boots. Oh, you shouldn't have. And I leave mom while we do it.
Sugar mama, is that what you talking about?
Look, I don't need that. I just need the ass. But if she leaves me some money on the side, that'd be great. And pow, see you later. And we're nice to each other. It's cordial.
So do you want a relationship?
I can't have one.
No. It's not whether you can or can't. Is that something that...
Relationship? No, because it's not going to work. Because I travel too much. You can only FaceTime so much.
I'm asking your ideal situation.
If I see somebody one night a week.
Okay.
Because that way I can make time for you, and I'm all ears.
Do you
start
want,
talking,
do
I'm
you
like,
want her to be monogamous?
I don't care what she does. But I don't want her to throw it back in my face. Like, I was fucking this dude this way. Hey, whoa. I don't hear all that shit. Hey, I don't need you no more. I just met this. Hey, okay. Just say we had a good time.
You ain't gotta tell me all that.
Yeah, you ain't gotta
Just
tell.
say
Oh,
goodbye,
this motherfucker, he made me come. All right, listen. He made me squirt. Motherfucker, okay.
Would you be okay being in an open relationship?
Yes, it has to be that way because I'm gone so much, and women want you. No matter what they say, they want you there. Even if they're busy, they want you there. And I'm not a talk on the phone kind of dude. I mean, even when I get texts from girls who I like. I generally like, but if I'm texting you more than 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? And I like them. There's no woman in my life who I don't. I'm like, I like this person. But after like 5 minutes, I'm like, God damn, get to the point. And no, that's where I'm at in my life. So if I saw him, this is not going to bode well for the
Zero chances of getting what you want out of life.
No, let me tell you something. Because there's women out there who are the same way.
There's 7 women like that in the world.
No. They are. That's
Three of them live
that's
in
why they're in the
Europe.
dark web. That's why they're in the dark web. Because there's women out there who are thinking the same thing. They go, you know what? I kind of want somebody I can fuck. But they have to play this role like, I know guys, huh? They're thinking, I could go for a nice hard dick right now and then just leave and go back to my family. Hey, now, I met this woman, and I'm not gonna tell you what, but it's a benefit thing I did, right?
Okay.
And I was just talking to her. I was talking, listen, we weren't talking sex or anything. And I really think she was like good to go because the next year I went back and said, oh, there he is. And she had this look on her face when we were talking, like to the point of, I think she would have, if I would have said, hey, let's fuck around, she would have done it. But she had a family, and she had a kid, and she had a husband. But I think she was into my shit because the next year I talked to her, I go, oh, you was really down the clown. But I didn't pursue it because I was kind of like, I didn't think she was in it. I mean, I should have really was
Yeah,
in it.
you suck at picking up
I really do.
women's ability to like you.
I really do. I really. But if I would have been in tune, I was like, oh, we could have fucked. I mean, I almost said like, oh, we could have fucked last year in my truck.
I think that's a confidence thing, though. I think you lack confidence in your ability to get what you want out of women.
Yes. No, Dion's right. No, you're right.
That's just what it sounds
No,
like.
it is. No, it is. But at the time, but she didn't give that vibe like she wanted to fuck. But she wanted to, do a little something.
Hey, I've been wrong. So I've approached girls with the confidence of I know I'm about to win, and
she
I
was
fucking lose.
she was my type too. She was my type. She had that look. I mean, everything about her was my type. But she wasn't talking like she wasn't like, yeah. I mean, you got to be like this for me to go, yeah. But she wasn't like, yeah. So where you going tonight? I mean, if you're
what you need.
Yeah, I need that. If you're all straight face,
you
like
can't hit with BT. I need.
unless you're like, so what? I mean, I'm gonna talk to you like
You don't want to fucking.
I'm gonna talk to you like
you.
I'm gonna talk to you like you're doing my taxes. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, if you talk to me like that, then I'm not going to. But if you talk to me like, yeah, so what's going on tonight? You gotta be like that.
What woman does that?
That's why I'm not getting laid now.
No women talk like that.
I know.
And if they do, you probably should avoid it.
Yeah, they're probably they're not very retarded, but they're probably that's a bad word to say.
They're probably retarded.
No.
Hey, BT, you want to come over?
What's it? No, Arsburgers. That's right. That's
Asperger's?
Asperger. Okay, Asperger's, right?
Asperger's.
I don't know what that is. Okay, like that girl from
Spectrum
Sweden.
girls.
Yeah, on the spectrum.
You need spectrum girls.
I feel weird about it because I mean, what if they go? I didn't really want to do it, but I guess this, and they're all weird.
That's
and shit
what
like,
you're worried about?
yeah. What if they call the cops?
Consent?
Listen, I'm on the spectrum, and he took advantage of me. Oh, fuck. I'm in court with a girl on the spectrum and shit. Who they gonna believe? This brother from the street, and they play back all our episodes of Sorry We Cancel, and I'm like, that's gonna do us in. And then she's like, I just wanted to talk to him, and then you know how persuasive they are, and then she's like, 'cause she ain't probably white, so I'm like, oh fuck, and then I'm like, and I'm looking at my attorney, he's going, he's looking at me, listen, we can plead for like 10 years,
Oh my God.
10-year probation, and I'm just going, 10-year probation? Are you fucking
Yeah,
serious?
you better take that to your probation so you don't end up on a list.
No, we're gonna burn this episode if I go, hey Malik, listen, man.
This is going to be the episode that saves you. Like, Your Honor, he set her up. Or she set him up.
Your Honor.
She heard this podcast. And
I thought that chick from Sweden who had Asperger, I thought she was 18. And
Oh my God.
all right, and with that, I am just going to move the fuck on because,
come on, man.
I just
Jesus.
say anybody else.
yeah, I'm about to read it. So,
Oh, that was the vibration. Okay.
yeah. Am I the asshole for asking a girl about her weight? My,
Ooh, this is gonna be a good. It's like a Kevin Samuels one.
my friend recently connected me with another friend of his, Sarah, 21.
And you
female.
said the name too, huh?
It's in here.
Okay, well, okay.
She is extremely gorgeous and had She is extremely gorgeous and had a what seemed like a fantastic and unique personality.
Uh-oh, you know she's big then.
We had been, we had been chatting back and forth for about a week. Then she asked me how tall I was. I find this question to be not only boring, but it tells me a lot about the person I'm talking with. If they care so much about my height, then it is only fair if I care about their weight.
God damn.
I only answer how tall I am if they answer my question first. So I did ask her how much she weighs. She did not respond, but later that night, my friend who connected us asked me what the fuck was wrong with me.
I'll do it. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
He told me that it is such a dumbass question and I really ruined it with a great girl. I don't feel like an ass. I think I was pretty reasonable in this. But if I'm an ass, I will try to make up to her so I can get her back.
Am I the asshole? Man, you know what? Listen, in this world of everybody wants to be equal, he's got a point. He really does. In this world of, no, listen, hear me out. Because I can answer, right? In this world of everybody wants to be equal, this and that, blah, blah, blah. He does that point because she went there first. How tall are you? How many women go, he's got to be at least 6 foot or blah, 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 right? So him go, okay, well, how much do you weigh? Because you are funny, and we all know that's there. You have a great personality. We know that stereotype. So how much do you weigh? But hey, listen, man, I hear you, but yeah, that was an asshole move.
I don't think it was an asshole move at all.
Listen.
Here's what the asshole move was him not answering how tall he was. Just say you short, nigga. Just say. So he gonna try to flip it on her because he took the L with the height department.
But
he never answered the question. He was triggered by the question. Why? Because he knows his height matters. And so he's trying to flip it on her to make it so that she knows her weight matters. But she was the one,
She initiated it.
She
Grant,
initiated
listen.
it. So he should have answered the question.
Listen, I'm on this dude's side, but he is the asshole because for one, you kind of got a point. He didn't answer. He came back with a boom, counter punch. You know, she came back with a, how tall are you? Which women always say the same shit.
They're
they got to
both
be a little, no. But they got to be 6 foot, blah, blah, right? You know, otherwise, right? Because no woman goes, I like a guy at 5'8". No woman ever says that shit, right? So she asked how tall he was. So that's kind of an asshole thing that her doing on her part. How tall are you? It's almost like everyone's up there with what kind of car do you drive? How much money do you make? And
All of these are valid questions.
okay. When you first meet somebody, I don't know. I mean, I'm out of the game a little bit, but anyway. So how tall are you? So him coming back with, how much do you weigh? And we all know that's a sensitive subject with women. So I mean,
Right. Neither one of them answered the question, which means they're both guilty of the transaction.
But when he goes, am I the asshole? Yes.
Yes.
Listen,
They're
I'm
both
on your
assholes.
side, dude. Whoever said this, hey man, I'm with you. I get you. I really do. But yeah, you are.
I just wonder how he never seen her yet. That's my thing. Like,
They didn't have a picture of her. He can't go to a Facebook page or Instagram page, unless they were. If it was real tight right
Why
here.
would you just ask the buddy?
Hey, if it was real tight right here,
Everybody knows,
and it's
yeah.
eyeballs, like no, her
The
eyeballs are
closer
big.
you are to the fucking camera ladies, the bigger you are.
And if it's
Y'all not fooling nobody.
and it's down like it, and every picture you see is her like in a swimming pool. All this is a head, like yeah,
just face. You tell her.
But you know what though? But listen, if she goes, well, what do you think about voluptuous women? Then here we go. Then you kind of know. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
Voluptuous women?
You never say, because weight can throw you off. What if she's 6'3" and she's like 180, but it's a good 180? It's like she used to be a bodybuilder and shit, and now she plays rugby.
6'3", 180.
6'3", 180? Woo!
I don't want no fucking bodybuilder bitch laying on top of me.
I love
What are you talking
bodybuilding
about?
bitches, man. Like CrossFit bitches with them traps. Man, you crazy?
Is that what you hold on to when you bend them over?
Get them traps?
Give me your trapeze.
Yeah, give me your trapezius. Yeah. Clean and jerk this. Clean and jerk this. Yeah. Double under, baby. Double. Yeah, I think that's it. But back to the thing. Yeah, he is the asshole.
No,
He is. No, listen.
No,
like I said, I'm on the
no,
side,
no.
but am I the asshole?
Why
Yes, you are.
wouldn't his friend tell him how big this girl is?
No, I'm with Malik. First of all, how do you not see pictures of her?
Well, hey, it's a blind date. It might be.
She ain't got no Facebook page. She ain't got no Instagram.
This is what I'm saying though. Let's say there's no pictures of her that exist. The friend that knows her
Who is she?
and him
Tom Cruise
knows
in fucking Mission Impossible?
This is what I'm saying. So they both should have just asked the person that introduced them what the other person looked like.
Man, this bitch fat.
You know what I mean? That way you don't have to ask how tall. She should have asked the friend how tall the guy was. That way you don't offend the guy you're potentially talking to. And he should have asked his buddy, hey man, is this a big bitch?
Hold on, man. Honestly, has a woman ever offended you? Like, did you?
Yes.
How?
Okay, I went to a wedding. I went to the other podcast I do now, Less Debatable.
Thanks a lot for mentioning that shit. Anyway, go ahead.
You mentioned Tales from the Gemini earlier. I ain't
But
saying
that's
shit.
one. But it spawned this. It gave birth to this.
So?
Gemini was like, so we're canceled.
So?
Oh, it's
So
a
I can't
baby.
mention my shit, is what you're saying?
Okay, anyway, go ahead, bro.
Why you hating?
It's a foster
What the fuck
kid.
you
It's a
hating
foster
for?
kid, bro.
Anyway, they're fans of that show.
Just joking, bro.
They had a wedding.
I'm offended.
They invited me and my other co-host to go down there.
Cool.
So we go down to the wedding. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's dope. You got fans who want you to participate.
I know
in
that's
their
right.
life.
I don't know what that's like.
Well, you'll get it one day. We're building.
We are.
building. I got us 2 new subscribers over the weekend. I bet you didn't check that shit, did you?
Brick by brick.
Anyway, so we go to the wedding. There are friends of the people who we came to see, right?
Okay.
I don't know these
Right.
people. I've never met these people.
Never
these
met
2
these
girls,
motherfuckers, don't
right?
even know.
We got assigned seats. We're sitting who we're sitting next to.
Yeah.
We get to talking. Hey, we know them from the show that we do. Oh, that's cool. Da, da, da. Sydney, who's my co-host, he goes, hey, you guys want something to drink? And because it's not open bar, you got to pay for it. But he's like, y'all buy a round for the table. And the girls start acting like we were going to drug their drinks.
What they
And
say?
that-
No, what they said. What they said. What they do
She
though?
was like, no, I just don't let guys buy drinks for me because I don't want anything to happen. I go, you think we would do that? She goes, not necessarily. And I was like, whoa, let's stop right there. I go, I don't know you from Adam. The idea that we were having a friendly conversation and all of a sudden when he's trying to be friendly, you assume we're trying to poison you? I go, I just want you, I go, flip the roles. If I did that to you, would that be a polite thing to do? And she starts stammering. I go, you don't have to explain yourself to me. I don't want to have any more conversations with you because I think that is the dumbest shit. I'm going to drug you at a fucking wedding of friends of ours.
Did you leave? I mean, did you leave?
Yeah, we got up from the table. I was like, I don't want to talk to these bitches ever again.
Were they like, oh my God, we're so sorry?
They tried, but I was like, nah, keep all that. I go, you are who you are. I don't need
I
don't need that.
This kind of makes a difference, but were they white or black?
They were black.
Okay. Oh, okay. Damn.
But to me, that's offensive when a girl's go, I hope you don't murder me. Bitch, I'm not a murderer. Why the fuck would I waste my one murder on a random bitch? I'm gonna kill somebody I know if I kill anybody. I'm not hooking up on a date nap and be like,
They're
you know
gonna
what, I
play
need to
this-
practice.
They're gonna play this at your trial, Dion. Here's what I say. Listen, if you're gonna murder somebody, it's gonna be like at a Love truck stop, and they're in,
So does
they're in
it,
between
I'm asking
trucks.
you this, does it offend you when a girl says, don't murder? Like, that is offensive to me. Assuming that I would A, murder, or B, rape, or C, harm in any way. Like, that type of shit, I don't like that at all.
Listen, I hear your point. It's the Gemini me coming. I hear, but at the same time, hear me out. I kind of understand where women are coming from because it does happen.
Let me ask
But
you-
no. Can I just talk, please?
Okay.
You've talked. Okay, it's like this. I get where women are coming from. I didn't realize till this Me Too shit started happening. I didn't realize that women have to be cognizant where they park. In the parking lot, at like a group, like a auditorium, or whatever. They have to park up front, underneath the light, because if they park in the back and they got to walk, they run a chance of dudes fucking with them. I didn't realize that shit. So in a way, I understand their apprehension. I really do. There's probably ways of saying it or go, hey, thanks anyway, maybe whatever. But if you say it out loud, it hurts our feelings.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I'm listening.
Let's flip the script.
Flip it.
If I said to a woman, hey, how many dicks have you ran through? I just got to be careful. I'm apprehensive about whores coming into my life. Would I be out of line for saying that shit?
Oh my God, Dion.
Would that be offensive to women? So why is it any fucking different when they can be like, oh, I hope you don't murder me? How many times have you been murdered, bitch? What the fuck?
Because we're men.
No, that's trash.
Because, you know what? Because we are the number one predator. Women have to worry about me, but they do have to worry about their drinks getting there. And I know you're getting upset, but you got to look at the woman's point of view. I know.
I'm asking.
You're at a wedding.
I'm asking you the question. So it's not offensive to you if a woman goes, I hope you don't murder me. I hope you don't rape me. Like she just says it to you. You don't know this bitch from Adam. And that's the first thing out of her mouth. You wouldn't be offended by that? Like, bitch?
Almost like, it's nothing here to steal. Almost like
yes, that's exactly what I was like.
It would make you
what
go.
makes you?
It would make you go. Hey, you know what? Enjoy your drink and leave. I would say it, but I wouldn't be like all like.
I was offended by the fact that this woman had the audacity to think that I would care enough about her to fucking harm her. Like I don't care about you, bitch.
I would have said, listen. I don't go out with black women. Why would I even? No,
I know you would
I'm just
say
joking.
that.
I'm just
I know
joking.
you would
I'm
say
just- Lady,
that.
I'm just joking. If you're black, please, by all means, DM me.
I'm just saying,
Not
like,
really.
man,
No.
that shit irritates me. Is when just a rando
Hold on.
goes, I hope you don't murder me.
See, ladies, we do have feelings.
I'm like, fuck
I
out
mean,
of here.
Dion does have feelings.
Get out of my face with that dumb
But
shit.
now listen, I always see both sides, and I understand where you're coming from. And yeah,
I have every
I've
bit.
had, I've
hold
had
on, though.
that.
But as a black man, when you talk to a white man, she's more likely to murder me than I am to murder her.
No, alternatives call the police, and that's like.
And that's how you get murdered.
That's an accessory to murder.
That's what I'm saying, though. But the percentage.
That's a joke there.
I've already done it. What I'm
Oh,
saying is,
you
it's like,
motherfucker.
I have more to worry about, realistically, as a black man, when I'm
But are
having
you-
an interaction with a white woman, that like, we don't go out and just be murdering white bitches. That ain't our thing.
We don't?
No.
I mean, I know.
So that's what irritates me, is this whole, like, I have the exact same amount of chance of being killed by you as you do as me. You don't know anything about me. I don't know shit about you. You could be just as much of a
Listen.
fucking psycho bitch who loves to poison niggas because you had a bad date when you were 14. Like, that's not my fault.
Listen, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, I do hear what women are saying. And now listen, I'm not sucking down. I've heard that shit before. I mean, women say shit like that before, and it does hit me like a little glance, like, boom, oh, the champ's stunned, but it's like, okay, I hear what she's saying. But yeah, it kind of turns me off. You know what? I'm good. Because I know then, if we do get to a point, something's going to happen where she's going to automatically go, he tried to rape, or I know if that's your first thought, even at the joke to come up, then that's hovering somewhere around here. So if something happens, then it's almost like, true story, it's kind of like off the point, but it's still on the point. One time, and I watch this, we're at a club, like we're straight from performing to a club, a bar. My backpack is on the table. So I'm here just chilling, but I'm watching my backpack. There's one chick, and there's a sweater, sweater on this chair next to my backpack. Chick looks at it, puts it on and leaves. This other chick comes and she goes, and I knew it was her sweater that the other chick had. And so she looks at my backpack. I asked my backpack. She goes, do you mind if I look in it? Because I go, no, this other woman, she fucking took it. She walked out the door. She goes, but do you mind if I look in your backpack? And I was like, bitch, I just told you what happened.
What nigga steals a woman's sweater?
Dude,
Why would I put your sweater in my back?
but
Why
we're-
would I steal something and put it right next to?
But
Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
But we were in Utah, and I was like, bitch, I try to tell you. This other, she went out the door, go fucking look for her. You know, if you open your backpack, maybe. I'm telling you what the fuck happened. You know, so it
That's
pissed me off.
bullshit, man. Yeah. So the question was, does it offend you when chicks do that?
A little. A tad,
So
but I
men do
understand.
get offended.
A tad, but I understand.
I understand it too, but
I don't get mad like you, but I understand.
I don't get. I got mad at the wedding because we were having a good time and then they ruined it by big bitches, and then
by pissed in a punch bowl.
But then I called them on it and they like didn't back down on the fact that they were wrong. I was like, that's what.
Hold on. Were they good looking now?
No.
Okay. Like really? No, you should have said, really? You think I'm gonna root for you?
But that was the thing. I go. At a friend's wedding, you think we would do that? I go, what is wrong with you? This is a friendly place.
See, ladies, we got feelings.
I was like, you can go to the bar with him to get the drink.
Yeah.
It's like,
Word them up.
you know what I mean? It irritated me that she thought that she could get away with that and that I was just supposed to accept her talking to me like that.
That is.
It's the same way when we walked into that rec and she was like, "There's nothing here." I'm like, "Who are you to
Whoa.
talk? Who are you to talk to me that way?"
But the way she just said though, there's nothing here to steal. So you think we steal because we're black?
Yeah.
Because that's what it implied.
it's exactly. So I'm
Yeah.
having this. I'm like,
Man,
who do
the
you
same thing
think
happened
you
to a-
are to talk to me
Listen,
that way?
the same thing happened to a comedian from He got mad like you did, matter of fact. It reminded me of I had a friend, comedian, I want to put his name out there. He's a real good friend. So he met her on a cruise and he invited her to MotoGP weekend. You know, hey, come out, you know. And he goes, hey, you want to stay with me? And she goes, nah, you might try to rape me or some shit like that. She said that to him. He was like, what? And he goes, okay, nah, we're good. And I think he just mentally.
It's over.
Yeah, mentally, okay, I'm done with this bitch. I mean, there's a lot of times you just shut yourself off when they say something, you go, okay.
It's like,
And you're done. So, so we can't be offended, ladies, so watch what you say.
Yeah, be careful who you talking to.
Anything else, Malik?
No, you can wrap it up.
Okay.
Well, before we go,
God
make sure
damn,
you
I
head on over to.
fucking love when we're like this.
Yes.
God damn, I love it. I mean, yeah, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's, fuck, I needed this.
So head on over to buymeacoffee.com.
I won't kill myself for at least 1 more week. If I do, you know what I'm gonna do? I already got it planned out. If I do, I'm gonna lay on my yoga mat and take all these sleeping pills. So if they come in, they go, oh, he's just doing yoga. And then they come in, he's still doing yoga? This motherfucker's still doing yoga? And they go, oh, I think oh shit, he's dead. You know what I mean?
What pose are you doing yoga in that when they walk in
No.
the first time, they won't know you're dead?
No, you
What pose?
No, that's a yoga pose. No, it's a yoga
Motherfucker
pose.
dead like
Listen.
this. He's dead in downward dog.
It's called Kavasi. Not Kavasi.
Oh, he's just doing yoga. Let's come back in 24 hours. Oh, he's still in downward dog.
No.
This guy's back is gonna be stretched.
No. At the end of every yoga, you always lay there, and it's called not Kavasi, but
Kavasi.
not Kavasi. But you lay down, and they either put a thing over your. If you're at a group yoga, they put a thing over your head or whatever, and they can massage your temples, and then it's over.
You're
and you
just watching that Billy Blanks DVD. The menus going on over and over and over again.
Anyway, so yeah.
Does Billy Blanks even do yoga? He's probably just Tybo.
Bill Banks is like, he's got to be at least 72.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, look it up before we get out here. Billy Blanks.
Why he's looking
How
at
old is Billy Blanks? I'm going to say 72.
Go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become a cancel crew member for as little as
Okay,
$6.
69.
I'm doing the
Okay. Sorry.
Jesus.
Malik, hurry the fuck up.
I was waiting for him to finish, but
No, well, he ruined it. So
he's 68.
68, okay.
68.
Okay, anyway, buy me a coffee.
.com. Buymeacoffee.com.
But, no, go ahead.
/sorry we're cancel. Become a cancel crew member for as little as $6. Also, you pick up our t-shirts. We got some new designs coming. Hopefully you guys like those. T-shirts $25, direct shipping to you for free.
And our new weed line coming out soon. It's going to be called the Yoga Pose.
Buymeabag.com.
Yeah, buymeabag.com. It's going to make you go, damn, this motherfucker's, whoa. Whoa.
He don't know shit about it. But
I know.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sorry We're Canceled. I've been Dion Curry.
I'm BT, and that's Malik, and like we said about the time, you know the word. Peace.
Like, subscribe, and share.
I don't kill myself.